Welcome to Teaghan and Ellie's GT Tech Challenge presentation. Our topic is musical theater. We chose this topic because we both had an interest in musical theater and we both wanted to devote more thought and energy to it. Our sub-questions that help to answer our essential question, what makes a good play, are as follows. What are the elements a good play needs? What makes a bad play? What is the minimum and maximum time amount in a good play? And how can the audience affect a play? In our presentation, we will say the answer to the sub-question and why we chose it and how we researched it. This information will all help to answer our essential question. Hope you enjoy our presentation. Our first sub-question, what are the elements a good play needs, is answered by the following results. The actors and actresses must be able to vocalize emotion, have the appropriate facial expressions at the correct times. They must be able to cover over their own mistakes, and the play must be about an interesting topic, otherwise the audience will be very bored. We chose this sub-question because we wanted to know what all the good plays had in common. This question was answered by opinions. Everybody has a different opinion, and everyone thought this answer would be different. But by taking a survey, we figured out that almost all the people we surveyed, well, the majority of the people we surveyed, thought this was the correct answer, and so we put it in this video. Our second sub-question, what makes a bad play, is basically the opposite of our essential question. We decided to do this sub-question because we thought that if we had the opposite, it would be fairly easy to figure out the answer to our essential question. Of course, we would need some help from the other sub-questions as well. This question is answered by opinion. The answer to this sub-question is basically the opposite to our last sub-question. The actors would not be able to cover over their mistakes, vocalize emotion, or have the appropriate facial expressions. And the play would, well, be very boring, and there wouldn't be a very good topic. It would be very boring. The audience would not like it at all. Our third sub-question, what is the minimum amount of time it has to be, is answered by the following research. The research is 80 to 85 minutes at the minimum and 2 hours at the maximum. This question is an opinion question, so the answer is also opinionized. So that is our third sub-question. The reason we chose our third sub-question is because we were wondering about how people would want to sit through a play. Would they want to sit through a 4-hour one, or would they want to sit through a 30 or a 40-minute one? So, using our research, which we found out, we combined it to answer our third sub-question, what is the minimum amount of time it has to be. Our fourth sub-question is, how does the audience affect a play? When we thought about it, we realized that the audience affecting a play has to do with who you are with and if you like the play or not. Rude noises from the crowd affect the actors and actresses, which can affect your liking for the play, since the actors or actresses might mess up. That is our fourth sub-question.
The reason we chose this sub-question is because we were wondering if the audience would affect our answer for our essential question. We knew that if the audience does affect how a good play works, that means it would affect what makes a good play. This question is answered by opinion. It is opinion because some people like good plays and some people will not, and that is how an audience affects a play. In conclusion, all this research went to answer what makes a good play our essential question. So, using all this research, we grouped it together and figured out that what makes a good play needs a lot of things which you have seen. So, before we can go, we have to tell you the sources we cited. Well, we hope you have a nice day, and thank you. The sources we used are the first sub-question was answered by opinion, actually. What elements does it need was answered all by opinion. The same thing goes for sub-question number 2, what makes a bad play? What is the minimum amount of time it has to be? Number 3, and how does the audience affect a play? All this research helped to answer our essential question. To put together our presentation, we used telegami and splice. We hope you have enjoyed. Thank you.